What
Hey
up?
guys, we at Normies here to watch Severance Season 1, Episode 2, Half Loop.
I'm Spidey.
Pat.
Nubby.
I'm Surge C.
I'm Loopy Runner.
Alright, cool. Well, the first episode opened with a bang. If you guys didn't hear our discussion, it was a very lengthy one. We went to places, and I think we're going to continue going to places because depending on what the show is, a lot of hot takes from this guy specifically.
I know you want your brain surgeon to be on point.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
I know you have
The
all
hot takes.
people.
Hot takes. Dude.
My favorite thing is when Pat does a hot take, you have like Spidey or Mickey or somebody explain his hot take to make it sound like.
Oh my
Because it
God.
makes sense sometimes.
Like-
Where's it coming from?
Brain doctor makes sense.
His hot takes on Animal is the worst one. I've seen.
Animal.
You thought that was a good movie.
Oh, the movie was great.
Like
Oh my
in text messages, but yeah, guys, we're not gonna go down the rabbit hole. We're gonna jump into this. This is not American Substitute. Please support the OG content. We're watching this on Apple TV. We don't watch that many shows on Apple TV besides Ted Lasso. But here we are. If you're watching this on YouTube, we are 6 weeks ahead up on our website. Check it out. Might be more than 6 weeks ahead.
We have in fact
Yeah.
severed ourselves, and we are just reacting for 8 hours a day. When
Yep.
we leave the studio, we have no recollection of the shows we watch.
Can you imagine?
Can we do
No.
that?
Then I
I'll
will
watch
go
it again.
home
Then
and watch the same show.
Yeah.
But then I'm like,
I could be watching that TV that way.
no.
But you get to
Oh
experience
my
it
God.
in a different way.
I
I would love to watch Lost again for the first
Oh
time.
my God.
I would do that to myself. I would do the sever procedure just to make him
But
watch
if you
Lost.
keep watching it Lost over and over and over
not
again,
doing
there's
that.
so much
I'm
other
not doing
TV.
So where do you do it and then write to
so-
As a
himself about
person who
it?
does not do rewatches, that this is literally my nightmare. You're
But you
It wouldn't be a rewatch though.
You wouldn't be
know.
able
You
to.
wouldn't know. I mean, you'd be watching it for the first time.
But also, we would never forget shit.
yeah.
What do you mean?
We,
Write
little
we,
notes to
we as
yourself.
normies would never forget
Forget you,
because
'cause it-
we just be watching Bleach like continuously.
What a horrible life.
horrible.
No, you would definitely
you know
still
what?
forget
getting
shit.
started.
We started an R&D
Okay.
department.
As
No.
the first reactors to have the severed reactor program.
Now,
Yeah.
how did Pat get Surge on his side for this?
I can't believe this. I'm
was
starting it.
lost.
For reactors.
I'm starting it.
Now he's like, shut the fuck
Shut up an hour. It's been too long.
I am aware that this alteration is comprehensive and irreversible.
Boo.
I think it's an irreversible part that we like, no.
Like, you can't take the chip out of your head or some shit? That's weird.
But she's already.
Obviously, Petey did it.
By the time you're recording this video, you've already agreed through and through to go to this job.
Yeah.
I love seeing the sunrise on his face.
Bro, you
my
are
God.
so
Oh
dedicated.
Yeah, it's weird.
You know, he used to
They
drink
let
3
you
raw
out
eggs
of the
and milk each morning.
3
basement.
raw eggs. What is it, Rocky?
No.
Guess it
no,
didn't take that long
no,
at all.
No.
Oh, you gotta do it while you're awake.
No, fuck no.
Make sure we don't screw up your brain.
I'm sure it's probably simple.
Sorry, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is that her head?
It's her head.
It's a hairline, so she wouldn't have known.
Well, she knows she's awake right now. She knows that before
No, but
the
it's
surgery.
numb though.
Yeah, but like she wouldn't
Oh.
see the stitchers.
Probably feel it though if you knew where to
Yeah.
look. But you would...
Sorry. This is why I'm not a doctor.
Oh God, yeah, that's brain.
Oh, I can't look. I cannot look at those.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, no, you gotta drill through that. That's
Yeah, that's just a skull.
Little vibration.
This is a cool part.
Little vibration now.
That is so fucked up. I know they do this in surgery, but
Yeah.
like I can't.
God, just feeling there's a drill on your
You're not gonna feel it
skull.
though.
Wasima's
But you feel
husband drove.
vibration.
Yeah. But you ain't feeling no
This is
pain.
what Reba
No.
says
I'm
we do
not-
it all day long,
But
bro.
vibration. That's what you feel when you're working on the drill too. Oh, it's
Not
just the
that
capsule
thing, bro.
thingy.
Not that thing.
Huh.
Oh, it goes into my brain?
Yeah.
Guess so. That's it.
Man.
That's
See?
it. That's it.
Right
No,
now he's
no.
like, maybe I
No,
would
no,
do
no,
that.
no.
If that's all.
That does not intrigue me at all. I'm
Slight
just curious
incision.
with the technology they're using.
Okay.
I'm very excited to meet you.
Why don't you take a picture of me right now?
It's like a solution.
The one that keeps memories, like back here. Right?
Holy shit! It's all the way back there.
No, it's in the front.
How the F did
it's
Petey
in the
take
middle.
it?
Did it just expand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
This bitch talking about video.
Your orientation's been so much fun.
Where am I?
Okay, so.
Oh, she's leaving now.
I'm trying to leave.
That's what was happening.
It's all part of the process.
he's lying to her
You wanna
though.
spend
No,
a
you
night
weren't trying to
with me?
leave.
Just be that. Hey there.
That's what kept happening.
Want to give it another shot?
You must have to do this every time
Yeah.
you initiate. With a little oomph.
It's going fair. No, she's. Wow.
That's like so weird.
Wow.
I don't want to be in there, do I?
You're nothing that you do. Hey, it's amazing what you're doing.
a fucking ride.
It's like instant.
Did her eye color change or am I tripping?
Nah, this is doing something with the lens.
Okay.
Hey, old timer. One day down.
Wow.
Interesting.
Day 2.
This is so creepy.
Whoa.
I think I've heard this before.
I've been whistling it for
Maybe
a while.
that's what it is.
This is cool.
That's
cool. That's so
insanely
cool.
gross.
Ben Stiller,
Oh.
man.
Ben Stiller.
Right? Who knew you could do something like this?
This is crazy.
Who am I? The show. Who am I?
Seriously.
And then it's also his boss. Like, if she don't fix her goddamn trash problem,
That's cool.
ooh, they were one at the end.
It's a dope intro, man. I
Yeah.
really like
That's
that intro.
right.
Senior
This is like a
refiner.
Inspect,
Verbally or silently?
inspect keyboard for weak keys.
Acknowledge
Yeah,
and
yo.
just portrait.
This
They
P
said they
is weak
brand
as
their
fuck.
own
We should
equipment,
read
everything.
that. We should go
We
back
need
to that.
to get a new one though. Ours
We
is
should.
missing keys.
I think it's just his job.
He's the man. He's like the whatever
Oh yeah, he got the promotion.
Yeah.
macro data refinement.
PD.
Mark S.
I'm surprised they didn't try to replace Pete in the picture.
Right.
I guess I still remember old colleagues.
But he doesn't remember meeting him outside. Or does he?
Oh yeah, they might fuck with him now.
You can't just take people's photos.
They
Yeah, what are you
all
doing?
have the same photos.
No, he's cleaning it.
I mean, that was all 4 of them.
Oh.
Hey.
So it's tomorrow now?
Yeah.
A weekend just happened.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like I left.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, see? No. Yeah, no.
You're just always working.
Always working.
just-
That's
But this is
never-
only one part of your life. You still have free time.
But
do
I-
all
You
of
don't,
it.
you don't
know
get
that.
free time.
I don't
Pat,
want
if you were here 24/7, you'd lose your mind.
Again, only for 8 hours.
But in your
that's-
head, it's
It's
24/7.
not only for 8 hours for you. It's your whole life for you.
That's
Yeah.
what-
Yeah, but when they
every-
leave, then
You
They
don't remember
They don't
it.
have the break. Immediately they're back. You
Their
leave and you're
memory-
back to work.
Like it's 24/7
Imagine,
for
imagine
them.
stepping out the door and immediately
let's talk
walking right
about
back.
this.
Show's crazy.
Fine.
I've got it 96% sorted, which means I've earned 4 of the 5 tier incentives, including the erasers and the finger
Excuse me?
traps. that you see
I love those
here.
so much.
If we hit our numbers by quarter's end, one of us gets named refiner of the quarter, and that shit gets you a waffle party.
Excuse me?
And waffles.
I'm a deadlock for that this quarter, so don't get your hopes up.
Gotta have incentives at work.
Mark, sorry to interrupt. I just noticed the group photos.
I don't get it. What are they doing? It's just
I
putting,
don't know.
It's putting letters in a
love?
tub.
We group each line of code and then sort it between 5 digital buckets.
I do think the old photos are supposed to stay on the desk until the new ones come in.
No, all the data comes from upstairs, fully encoded.
Then how do I categorize it?
They're doing a fake job.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you guys are just inexperienced.
Cat 1 numbers, for example, feel a certain way on site. Disconcerting, scary.
Are the numbers bloody? Do they chant?
I just printed out the passage of the handle.
Oh my god!
The
You printed it out.
This reminds
This is
me
really,
of somebody.
it's like a stickler for the rules. What?
I didn't say anything
I
about you.
hate this and I want to quit. Is that an option?
He's like, I don't look at me.
You can submit a resignation request with your outside self for review. You do tend to be rejected.
Because you're self-rejected. They don't know your life inside.
you died.
Quitting would effectively end your life. I mean, in so much as you've come to know it.
Careful about this life.
But like, you're a person now here.
Yeah.
Do you want to
So?
die?
Here,
Yeah, because I
yeah.
hate it.
It's work. It's just work.
It's not your personal.
But you exist now.
So?
You are a consciousness.
What party is this?
My name is yes, you know, all 9 core lumen principles.
Awesome. What's your favorite?
There's nothing about you guys except work. You have no personality.
All 9.
Oh my god.
I think I'd say.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about myself. I guess I went home last night, but I don't know if home is a house or an apartment or if I live with a family.
I like to think my outie lives on like a riverboat.
Outie?
I saw yours yesterday in the video.
Right, I actually have a few things to say to her. Can I record something back?
For real though.
So what if I write her a note?
Unfortunately, the elevators are equipped with something called code detection.
Yeah, see? No. No.
Okay,
well, what if
I don't think you're quite getting the game here.
This guy.
May I?
Milchick, yeah, he's like, they chose a good actor for him.
She's 30 years old. She's allergic to almonds and has weak enamel.
How would she know that?
She's the
Now she does, I guess.
And seeing her here with you all, I'd say she most definitely has a family.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I absolutely love this game.
Nice try, pal, but you said that last time.
His smile, dude. Milchick's laugh. So creepy.
You don't know anything.
I broke protocol.
Dun dun dun.
What? Do tell, Mark. Do tell.
The old group photos, the ones with P, and it just made me feel sad. And I guess worried.
He's like, oh shit.
Who won't be able to run MDR like he did.
That tracks. I have similar worries.
I recall this. I objected.
Mm-hmm. We all heard.
I don't know if he's at some new job or drunk on a beach or dead.
That's enough, please.
Oh.
You're talking too much feelings here, bro.
Yeah.
What's your favorite code?
Aren't you not supposed to be able to feel?
See, like, I'm making friends. This is apparently my family, and I'm not
like, I don't
supposed to
even know
know
what happened to
anything.
him,
Yeah.
It's a good time to remind ourselves that things like deaths happen outside of here.
Yeah, not here. Oh, that's nice.
A life at Lumen is protected from such things.
Well, are you dead? Apparently, you didn't come back.
Potential.
This is jail for my mind,
Also
guys.
think
I'm
that melon
out.
isn't getting any tastier.
That melon isn't getting any tastier.
Can I get anything other than melon?
Ooh, that was so good.
Yeah, but why we having
Melon
melon?
party.
I love melon.
Same.
Just pick one.
Same shit, bro.
Just get half a cantaloupe and half of melon.
No,
There's
I'm
enough to
with
pass
him.
around.
Some look better than other. No, I'm with him.
Just
I
not
would
the
just take
honeydew.
that whole thing.
I love honey.
Bro,
Anything.
honeydew the best one out there. You're tripping.
Ew, ew.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what you
That's
doing?
a part of your personal life, dude. What do you do in your personal life? Garden?
Yeah.
So how are you gonna figure out if Petey's okay?
Oh, I think Milchick was pretty clear. Milchick's a nice man. When he says something, it's best to listen. You can't always be nice like that.
Let's get this new group photo before the melon bloat sets in.
What else has
Melon
Milkchick has
bloat.
done before?
Melon bloat.
It's like scary. It's like foreboding. Like, what is this, man? Like, what are we even doing? The numbers, you categorize them because there's
The way they feel to you.
Remember, you're gonna be looking at this every day.
Look at Helly.
Say cheer. Cheer.
Talk to your outie, bro.
What are you doing?
She's trying to leave.
No, I just think I'm not gonna work here anymore.
There's code detectors.
Do you know that? Have you tried? Because frankly, it sounds made up.
What if you get blown up? I want to see it. Follow her. Run.
Yeah, this is scary. How do I know I've been brainwashed to study here my whole life? Like, now I can't leave?
Like, who knows what they can do if they can do this procedure.
The code detector.
Damn.
Really?
Well, no, man. He got on the phone. I don't know if he
Yeah.
went there or not.
Don't know what? Don't know what?
Who this?
Who is this?
Oh, he looks mean.
They both hate Mr. Grainer.
Come on out.
PD mentioned him last episode.
What have we got here?
She quits.
Appreciate your help, sir, as always.
Nice eyebrow.
The note. Sorry, this is Helly. Helly, Mr.
He
Grainer.
does not care.
I don't know. What if he can help me?
Yeah, so
Big department chief now, Marquez. On you then. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
God, these hallways.
Yeah, no, and there's no directions. It's not even color coded.
Your chip just tells you which way to go.
Is it an
It's a
incinerator?
memory, like, wipe. Like, oh.
What did it say?
Why is it so tight?
It's a thinner hallway.
Yeah.
What are the break?
Break room.
Oh, okay, that's not a bake room, right?
Oh, God.
Hey.
Why are you everywhere?
Yeah, why?
Right. Take care of your trash.
So you're a doula.
What happened?
Well, something happened at work that we didn't know.
A doula.
So, Lumen, like half this town.
Really?
And half of me. That was a joke.
It was funny. Like, you could have a girlfriend at Lumen and not know it. And if you met someone out here, you wouldn't know it in there.
Yeah.
Like, you could get married and have kids
Okay.
and just forget they exist for 8 hours every day for your whole life.
Just for 8 hours for your day, though.
I can see why this is an interesting topic, but leave me alone.
For some people, it's the point. Yeah.
So, as a local, this just feels like a reasonable temperature to you. No, I just meant
I
that
live
there's
in
like
Baird Creek, and yes, they happen to be subsidized by the company that employs me.
So that's
Oh, so that means everybody who lives there.
Yeah. That's how they keep an eye on everybody.
That makes sense.
We're trying to get a measure on the ballot to keep megacorporations like Lumen from continuing to force legalized severance on our state.
They're forcing it now?
You don't look hot right now, bro.
Are you 12 years old? Are you even in high school yet?
Bro,
Embarrassing on a date, bro.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, the kid
If
is
I were
right.
her, I'd be
though.
walking away already.
Yeah.
Nah, she's intrigued.
He's an alpha.
Yeah,
Does your
nah.
other self not feel hungover?
I assume so. Yeah, you don't know it, but you're just like, ugh.
No, I feel gross.
So I think he was not feeling great that first episode.
Yeah.
At least not good sleep.
This is Sully.
Peace off.
Fuck off.
Are we fighting?
I just keep thinking about those damn bins.
What's her end game? Like, leave me alone.
I know. She's annoying as hell.
All right, bye.
Here,
Yeah,
why
like-
don't you come in?
No.
I think she's trying to get some.
She definitely is.
Get
Ship your ass
some.
over and back to your house.
Sister set me up with like her doula.
Beer,
And
some milk and cookies.
Yeah, I don't know how beer and milk goes together.
Chicken cookie.
What? Milk and cookie.
My late husband was a carpenter. And before
Like
he
macadamia.
passed, he said he would start building us a house in the hereafter. And there would be a small guest apartment in the back in case I found a new man before I got there.
Cool.
What?
You're the new man.
I'll try to get down there.
Go away. Oh my god. She could be severed.
I think she is severed.
That
Yeah.
smile was weird.
But did she say something last episode?
She had a weird smile at the end when he walked away.
She likes
Or-
messing
It was
with
like
him.
barely a smile. I don't know. She did something with her face.
Oh, his wife's name.
Gemma, what if you're late for work or you don't wake up?
Impossible.
Going to the loop or what, man? Let's go.
Yeah, it's about time.
Severance robs the worker of morals.
I bet he's gonna sneak that in.
I actually woke up not feeling terribly well. May I ask how serious it is? Well, nothing
I'm
bad,
sick,
just
leave me
a
alone.
Very minor stomach event. Should be back tomorrow. I know your Innie will be sad to have missed the day.
I love it.
Innie.
Sure he would. You won't even know. You couldn't even tell.
Can they track you with the? I always assume an implant in your head can be tracked.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, that's
sure.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got them living in the same like complex and everything.
Yeah,
They're
man.
tracking your ass.
This never stops, huh?
Endless toil.
They,
Just like wake up in a new outfit. You're not wake up. You just like suddenly.
just suddenly like walk out and
Yeah.
walk out.
You're like, whoa.
He said he was ill.
Did he sound ill?
I don't know. He said it was abdominal.
Damn, bro. I'm not working
Funny
here.
timing.
Funny timing.
Why is it funny timing?
What happened to him in break room?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He probably ate snacks and had his lunch.
That dark room. Where is this? This is also creepy. Who writes 9
half
like
loop
that?
is the.
Yeah, like with the
Yeah.
stick part going above the
Right.
circle.
We finish on average 1 in 5.
Oh no, he's starting to think. Dozing.
Dozing.
Oh.
He's dozing.
And he got written out for dozing for this.
We've all been there, man. We've
Your
all been
Audie's
there.
not getting enough rest, bruh.
Yeah, what's happening with your outie? Are we gonna find out everybody's outie what they do?
I hope. That'd
I
be so
hope so.
fun.
Yeah.
It's interesting, right? Right, yeah, you're working on your own body's physiology.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
His
that's
brain
like for
is
the
melting
intro.
from the chip.
It's a
Chip
probably a side effect.
malfunction.
Yeah, side effect of the chip not working yet.
He's dreaming.
Like his worlds are colliding.
He fell asleep, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm thinking he just doesn't know he fell asleep.
Fell asleep in a nightmare. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Irving.
Well, how did you just show up?
I know, like, we always watching. So your body's physiology wouldn't change. Like when you leave and come back, you're working on a single body. Like however much sleep you get, you're gonna be that tired, or you're gonna be sore or hungover.
It's just our memories that's being infected.
Staring at numbers, doing vague shapes.
Eliciting feelings.
Right.
I feel like they're running social experiments.
Oh, for sure.
Like, these numbers are funny.
We're Truman Show.
Dude, good evening and good
Oh
night.
my god, this is where he lives.
Is this where PD is?
This is where GPS took you without a doubt?
No, God, PD.
Homie, it is not.
You look terrifying.
Looks like a quiet place over here. What the fuck are you doing?
We'll do a wellness check with Miss Casey and go from there, all right?
Thank you, Mr. Milch.
Oh, a wellness check. Miss Casey's fine ass.
Nothing scary yet. Oh God, a 4.
Don't fuck around.
Just be patient.
Like, do we even know what we're supposedly cleaning?
My theory?
You have theories?
Yeah, some know.
The sea.
What?
The sea.
You don't even know what you're doing.
Shit must have gotten pretty bad. Famine, plagues.
Makes sense.
So what is a desperate humanity to do?
Populate the sea?
Populate the sea. So we send the probes down, they send us the data coded, we senseless eels, and then we tell the probes what to blow up.
Okay, great.
Now, Irv thinks we're cutting swear words out of movies.
Of course he does.
Well, what is it? Like, what are we actually working
I think they're fucking mining minerals in Congo.
I've been mapping out the floor.
Even the floors don't make sense, do they? Yeah.
I hid the original for you when I left.
Why are you gonna make hallways complicated?
Oh no.
He's getting a headache.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay, so what is
Okay.
it that happens down there
Okay.
that's so bad?
There's this room.
The break room.
We go in there when we don't act right.
Can't take written word, but you can take a tape recorder.
This is a cult or some shit.
Yeah.
Fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's the break room.
Interesting.
What about this room?
Wellness.
Wellness. He's gonna check up before he goes to the break room.
Also seems like that tiny ass door. Maybe they all go to the same place.
No.
That's interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey!
Oh, is that?
Christopher Walken?
Yeah.
Are you a department head?
Well, optics and design. We don't paint them. We do hang them.
I love.
He's amazing. I love him.
Team building space last quarter.
It's like all they can bond over is where work pictures were put up.
Yeah.
Sophisticated. Most people only think of O&D when new handbook totes come in. There's new ones coming next month. Best design yet, in my view.
The worst cooler talk ever.
Now that's all I'll be thinking about.
Irving?
Oh,
Told you it was fine ass.
That's from
Daisy's
Agents,
mom.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Probably
Yeah, I would love this.
We'll probably get a little bit of severance done, you know what I'm saying? Just see. Oh.
What I'd like to do is share with you some facts about your outie.
Oh my God, yes, please do.
With that voice, though.
Just anything.
Just relax your body and be open to the facts.
Tell me about myself.
Your outie is generous.
Excuse me.
Your outie is strong and helps someone lift a heavy object.
Okay.
So
Your
arbitrary.
outie attends many dances and is popular among the other attendees.
I don't believe shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I'm not-
how
I'm
do
not
you
buying
believe
it.
that? Sounds way too eccentric.
Your outie is splendid and can swim gracefully and well.
What do you mean I'm splendid?
Right, what you talking about?
I'm sorry. Please try to enjoy each fact equally.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the?
No.
Preference
He laughed. He smiled at the
So
swimming.
what?
You gotta enjoy them equally.
That's
What? I have points.
You should have told me there's points beginning.
Yeah.
Please don't
It's a
speak.
game.
That's it. Don't speak. You lose more points.
Now this is not enjoyable anymore. Now you
Yeah.
gotta sit there
You
while
should
you're
tell me
reading.
about this game first.
I can fix her.
2 weeks ago. Your outie values water.
No shit.
Value.
Your outie likes the sound of radar.
Okay, these are weird. Maybe they're true.
Sound of radar.
Your outie is skilled at kissing and lovemaking.
Nah, it's gotta be this. Some
What?
some of this has to be cap.
I'm sorry. Please don't respond to it.
That was a test.
That's 10 points off.
You got 80.
Please don't speak further, or all remaining points will be deducted and the longest session will end.
Then what? Then what?
Then you won't get to hear facts about yourself. I want to know about me.
What?
It sounds nice.
How is that
Tell me
making-
about myself.
Limit 2 tokens per person per day.
For
what?
Yeah, what can I get?
Who came up with this? Is like like as many levels of Scientology. It's like things we have to do.
This is the final level of Scientology.
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
How was wellness?
Great. I met the O&D department head. He's a fuck.
Hey guys.
Lumen has been good to us, and it is fabulous.
Guys.
This is fake work.
Why is it
You okay? Just found
What,
something
like
bad
zero?
I showed you.
Not moving? Is that?
I don't think we can see what they're seeing.
Been it? Boom. Fucking refined.
All right, Helly.
Fucking refined.
I just jacked some numbers into a fucking box.
I mean, they gotta do something. Why would you go so
Like,
in
if it's
length?
an experiment, like, that's a lot of resources for an experiment.
Well, the experiment makes sense, but if it's like just fluff,
I
doing
think they're
nothing.
fucking bankrupting third world countries. I think they work for the government.
They are scammers. They don't even know
You
it.
can use the shower.
Who was
They are doing the captcha
They're
stuff.
they're causing civil wars and
Yeah.
instability in nations that benefit. I don't know.
Dude.
They're gonna know.
Yeah, they're following you, yo.
Why are you
Like his
breathing
head's
hard?
gonna explode.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't answer that phone. Ah, fuck.
No.
There's gonna be
bleeding,
blood.
yeah.
Ew, ew, that's nasty. That's nasty.
His head is gonna explode.
Or maybe the bullet coming, not the bullet, the thing comes out
So
from his nose.
substance vibes.
No.
Yeah, what if it's explosive thing?
Yeah, I think it's explosive.
Not my
You're taking that towel now. You're buying me a new one.
Yeah, that's yours.
Oh, whoa!
Oh,
His words
shit.
converging.
That reintegration sickness is real.
He's time hopping around,
Oh,
bro.
when did you get in the shower?
Oh, the song.
I love this song.
Did you just go brain dead? Was that what that noise was?
Daydream.
Damn, he's dead as hell.
Beneath the flowers.
Fell asleep
Directed by Ben
beneath
Stiller.
flowers.
For a couple
Oh,
of
can I see
hours.
something?
On a beautiful day. What do you need?
I just want to see something react.
Daydream.
Yeah.
Who sampled the song?
Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe Fiasco.
That's where I know that from.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I don't know the original, but I know it's sampled by something.
Yeah.
So okay, she wants to quit. Clearly, she hates the job.
Yeah, she's gotta
Now,
figure it out.
do you want to do it? What if your other self thinks don't like the job and there's no way to quit?
I mean, but they said you choose to come back, right?
Because your other self don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, your other self doesn't know that you want to quit.
Yeah,
And
your
can't
other
get word
self
that you want to quit.
literally don't know what
So
you're
how
doing.
did Petey get out of it?
Who knows?
We don't know.
Petey's gonna die.
That's the
Clearly,
mystery.
he
That's
didn't
the
get.
thing.
He ran. He did something.
Oh, it
he
was
didn't do
Mrs.
it like legally because I don't think you can.
Well, if there was free will, I would have done it. But since there's no
God
free
damn
will,
it, Pat.
I'm not gonna do it.
Listen to
You already
me.
done did
Listen to me. You're gonna be in work mode forever. And
Yeah,
you're
but
like,
that's just work mode for 8 hours forever.
No, it's not.
It is
it's
not
8 hours. I'm
for
trying
you.
to explain
It's
it to you.
forever. When you're working and you imagine leaving the Normies studio, you forget everything, and the next thing that is existence for you is you walking back into the Normies studio.
Like,
to
for
work.
example, like
you walk in, you're
just
walking
stepped
right
out,
back in.
Like, look, you just stepped out the door. You're wearing that outfit right now, and then suddenly you're stepping back in a new outfit.
So what?
You don't feel that time has passed.
That's why she
for
was
you,
like, "Oh, a weekend
for you,
just happened."
no, yeah. She remember she's like, a weekend just happened. She doesn't know. It's just like Friday straight to Monday work. It's just work. You leave and
it's
you're
just
immediately back.
yeah.
Work.
So
Work.
what
Work.
happens
Work.
to
Work.
what happens to the innie when you're the
Outie?
outies out when you're going outside on the weekend?
Yeah, the
What's-
innie,
what's hap-
the innie
don't-
has
you
no
don't- you don't remember.
subconscious.
They just
The
stop
innie
right there.
does the innie sleeping? Is the innie doing something?
No, 'cause
You
it's
are
you.
one body. It is one physiological body.
Those
Your
memories
memory
are
is
just
separate.
like shut down. And then when you are outside, like Innie's memories are just shut down. So when you go back to work, outdoor memories shut down and the indoor come in. So it's like, you know, when you work too long, sometimes you're like, I feel like I never left work. It's gonna be essentially the same shit, and
But
you
you're
don't have any
actually-
personal life to even remember because you have never left work. You just literally, the only time your Innie is awake when it's at work.
And then the innie's asleep when the outie's outside.
It doesn't matter
The
what
innie is not
Innie's-
asleep.
It's
Innie's
you.
just
There's no such thing
dead.
as that. It's your memory that's separate. Your
It's
body,
like
you're
going to a
one
video game.
physiological body. You have one body that has
Yeah.
to get 8 hours of sleep a night. It doesn't matter which one is doing that. It's always the outie that's doing it because the innie has to work.
Like if the innie's just like out drinking.
The innie never gets to experience
And
sleep.
then like you're suddenly just like drunk and like at work and you're out, you're like, shit, why am I hungover? Right? Like, oh, like it just
Yeah.
happens to you. You have no idea. It just like hits you because you don't know.
Because you're never awake until
It's
you're
a
in the
fucked
It's
up
a weird concept. It's a
Yeah,
weird
I don't-
concept for
yeah.
sure.
I don't want one of my life to be just work because then I will hate work even more. And then I'm sure that person will hate it. You remember Black Mirror episode when they had
Yes.
cookies? That's what I was thinking when they created a cookie of you and you were. It was one episode with John Hamm and like it's a version of your small version that it's kind
I
of
didn't
living in
see
a
that one.
Lexus and controls everything, but it's you.
Yeah.
But you turn into a cookie.
Wait, what? What is
Well,
this
I
the
didn't
latest
see this
season?
one.
No,
John
3
Hamm?
seasons
What?
ago.
I don't
It's
even
like-
remember.
It's a
I-
Christmas special.
I
It's
definitely
fun. It's called
saw
a
it.
bear, a white bear or something.
I remember John Hamm being in one. I just forget what it was. Yeah,
but I think there was a couple of episodes about it. Well, that's not gonna mean anything here because
No,
I
that's
don't remember
fine.
the episode.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's what it reminded me because like that was a version of you, a copy of you, but you were stuck doing work and you hated it and you
Yeah.
couldn't communicate with your other self. Because the other self just thinking like, oh yeah, like it's me as an AI who controls everything. Will know when I need coffee and will prepare coffee. It's a great episode, honestly.
I'm down to check it. See,
Really
like
good
that,
episode.
like and then like Dollhouse is another one I'm gonna say.
I'm trying to figure out a better way to explain to Pat because I still
What,
feel
you
like
know,
we're
in the
not
video games,
quite grasping.
I'm
No,
thinking,
I'm
like-
just so.
Like, what's a
The
better way? to
innie, the innie does not eat at all then because they don't
No,
eat food.
Innie-
they got vending machine food. They got 2 tokens they can use for vending.
But
can-
no, they don't
and-
get to experience.
And they had
outside.
lunch in the fridge, I guess.
Melon
the
party.
paper bag. So they had like lunches provided to them because
But
they
like,
have
if,
not
if I'm an
parties.
innie and I know my outie, and but I'm sharing the body with the outie, and I know my outie has a personality because he's having fun and everything outside of.
You don't
life.
know if they are.
I guess
you know, that's
you're
why
assuming-
when
You've been
Old Dude
given
went
these
to
facts
this
by
room-
this wellness person.
Those are
her
lies.
fine ass.
That you
God
like
damn.
they were like, you like radar? I was like, and
I like the sound of
the
radar.
sound of radar.
Some of them felt like that's so specific that it might be true, and some of them were like that's too specific that it's not
Yeah.
true.
Oh, how do you know I'm good at love making, bitch? What?
But let's go. Let's say you know your outie is having fun.
Yeah, because it's you still.
So
Sure.
not your memories. You don't have any
You don't
memories.
have any
You
memories.
will
You don't know what
not
they're
know
doing.
what you're doing. You will not
You're
know
not bringing that
ever.
info in.
You won't know if you have kids. You won't know if you get married. You won't know anything.
You hypothetically think
You don't know if you hooked up.
can just assume that your outie is having fun, but you don't know. You don't get.
You
to
could also
experience
assume your
that.
outie is an asshole for keeping you in here, like Helly. You could also assume your outie is I don't know.
I would think my
you-
outie
you
is an
won't know.
asshole because like clearly me as a person, my personality, I don't like this, and there's nothing I can do to get out to give her information, and she's enjoying the life that I can't
But
have.
the outie was the person that chose this life.
Yeah,
That's the
because
thing,
the
though.
outie doesn't know what I'm.
They, as the innies, have no idea what's going on outside of this basement. Like he was even like, "Oh, it had to be so bad out
So
there."
whose feelings do we care more of, the outie or the innie? Because we should care more about the outie than the innie. Because the
I care
outie.
about all of
They're
them, but
both
like I
me.
feel really bad for the innies.
We're
both
following them
you.
right now. It's like essentially human labor, like that kid was saying. Like this is exploitative. Like you're losing your autonomy essentially. Like it doesn't feel like they can leave, does it?
No.
No, because the lady was
Like-
trying to leave and she couldn't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you don't. In this case,
And
this
I feel
is-
like something must have happened because the way, what's our guy's name?
Mark.
Mark. The
Mark
way
Jackson.
Mark was telling Helly about what Milk Chick has, like Milk Chick is like it's nice, until he hasn't he can't
Yeah, he
be or
can't
something
always be
like
that
that. It's
nice.
like, what else have you seen?
That guy Milchek, he gives off that energy really well.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that smarmy, like,
Perfect
ooh, that
casting.
melon's not gonna eat itself.
Yeah.
But then he looks like he could like get really fucking mean.
Yeah,
It's like,
perfect
oh god.
casting. I feel
Self-assessment.
like Mark was really nice to go to the break room for Helly, because like they're about to send Helly to that break room and like tell God that like she has atoned for her sins or some shit. I don't know what the hell happens in the break room.
Yeah, but what else? Are you just reading it off, or are you also punishing yourself?
They're freaking like
Isaac
punishing
from
you.
Castlevania.
Yeah. They're punishing you in a way where they're not leaving marks on your body. No pun intended.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like more to break room that I want to know.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to it.
And like
go on.
And like I feel like what's her name, Miss Sigil? What's her name?
Helly? Oh,
Selvig.
Miss Selvig.
The neighbor.
Selvig. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like she really does know who Mark is because she's torturing him in the break room and torturing him in real life. She has something against Mark.
Yeah, she's a bit of
It's
an
clear
asshole.
as day.
She probably thinks she's cute.
Yeah, it was interesting that they all live. I guess they all get their room and board paid.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing you don't have to worry about.
Yeah,
There
that's
must
nice.
be insane incentive for people to consider this also.
I mean,
I have
also,
no bills.
also, I think the people are considering like are again people don't really have like good lives, so that's why they want to separate.
Yeah,
You know?
they're predatory.
But you're getting this good life, but you're working your other self to death when they have no life. You're like, that's abusing.
But that's your other
you're
self.
abusing
That
part
you
of yourself,
that's,
really.
You're never gonna see the other self, so it doesn't matter.
It's weird because it is consensual, but then like it starts consensual, but then it becomes unconsensual. Like then it's forced on the other person.
Well, yeah, because especially when she couldn't like quit, she can't quit.
Like and the whole concept of so if you quit, if you get fired and they unsever you, then this version of you doesn't exist. So you would essentially be dead. I know you guys said who gives a fuck.
Yeah, who gives?
But once you exist, we wouldn't know what this would be like. I would imagine that I wouldn't want to cease to be.
Okay.
I would rather the two minds merge than like kill one off. You know what I mean?
But if there's no way, and the only way out of this hellhole
die.
is for this version of me to die,
The Innie.
and
You'd rather.
the Innie to die, and my outie is still gonna live on. I'm like, told you, bitch. I'd be like, I told you to myself.
And also, like, if
I don't
you
know how I
want both of
feel.
the minds to merge together, then why would you sever it in the first place?
Well, you didn't know
don't
you
want to
wouldn't
know
want
that
it.
brain.
Because you don't know what you're going into. You think it's just like amazing life, and you feel like you're gonna live two separate
Yeah.
lives, but really, it's hell. It's hell for your Innie.
So
You really don't
I-
know what your Innie
I
is
think
living.
rather with the Innie, your thought is like, how do I stop this from happening for the outie? Like by offing my perceptual self. Your thought as an Innie is, damn it, I was going somewhere really good with this. Damn it, I just lost my train of thought. Your thought, damn it, no, it's someone else go.
Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think they're doing real work on that computer.
No,
I think
not at
the chip makes you think some numbers are scary, but it's all fucking for nothing.
So why they
It's just
why they have
control-
this?
They're
I'm
using
sorry.
it for
We'll go right on that. Your thought as an Innie is, let me out of here. You're not thinking like, let me stop this for the both of us. You're you as an Innie. This is your life. Let me out of here.
Yeah.
Like you're not thinking of like working with your other self even at that point. Your
No.
other self is ignoring you and subjecting you to this.
Exactly, because like
At least Helly, that's with Helly's situation. Everyone else seems like they're content.
No. You heard them all say it. Irv and I forgot the other guy's name, Dylan. They're
Yeah.
all like, yeah, you can try to write a letter to your outie and say, hey, I want to quit your job, but good luck. It's hard to get you to quit.
Yeah, it makes it seem like they must have done it and they
Yeah.
just can't say yes
Yeah.
to it.
So they're all just-
Yourself is choosing
stuck.
again.
Which I would hate my outie so much to like, I wrote you a resignation.
Twice,
and you have no
times.
idea what I'm going through, but you're gonna believe you, like, you're not gonna believe yourself. Like, clearly there must be something going on for me to say like, hey,
I'm
I want to
quitting.
quit. But also it goes to it, are they even delivering those resignation letters? Maybe they're not even delivering them.
I guess eventually they break you, just being like, this is my life. Like so, you do get the break room. Eventually, if they were as resistant as Helly, I'm assuming one day they were just like, why resist? Let me just do it. And then it just becomes like, all right, this is just my job. This is life now.
Yeah.
They must be all at that
But
point.
they must be doing something. Like at the same time, I keep thinking it's like a social experiment, but they're going through so much extent
The
that
numbers, yeah.
with the whatever it is, like with the
It might be.
procedure, right? There's so many
Procedure.
people. Maybe
It's too
they-
expensive to be a social experiment.
You know
Yeah.
what? What if
It's
it
only
is
like 8
though?
people.
They're working in a medical building. Okay, they're all living in the same area. It's all paid for, so they can keep an eye on them. they're putting like boss people like Miss Selvig or whatever in each unit area neighborhood to keep an eye on them. Maybe they're testing shit on them and they weren't told the full truth. Because that's why that dude's bleeding and he took it out wrong in his head too, Petey.
Yeah.
No, I think his head blew up. I think it blew up in his head.
Or something happened to his head.
Yeah, they probably like destructed it.
In the last episode, we didn't talk about the no food dinner whole scenario because
it was stupid.
It was so
stupid.
Yeah, like don't invite me to a dinner and you don't have dinner.
I'll kick you.
They were talking about how even this one talked about severance and subjugation. There's clearly people who are not okay with it, but the government has essentially said yes to this, and people are saying like how it's not ethical, it's not moral. People are choosing to do so. And this
like,
company also does multiple things, and one of them was like pharmaceuticals. So I'm just curious on what they have told the government, like what kind of regulations have been put in, if not any, and what have they mentioned, because nobody will remember what they're doing. They can say whatever they're doing, but I don't know if you can even tell us. Like I'm curious if they were gonna go down that road of seeing people who are completely against it trying to fight it, because they were trying to get kids now. Is that what the people were talking about?
The kids were just protesting, saying like they get no sunlight, it's like abuse and all that stuff.
It said something about kids, and I was curious on.
Yeah, like our children stop serving.
Our children, like what are we talking about?
Because I think they're probably like promoting it.
Yeah,
to,
maybe
like children,
it's a slippery slope that if this becomes normalized, maybe who knows how else this thing could be used.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like, kids will just go to school, they will learn.
Yeah, it's like.
But yeah, I guess question comes down to if you're meeting people who are saying they're doing it willingly and they're fine.
But you don't know what the Innie is.
I know.
That's the problem.
And that is a problem.
That's the thing. The outie and Innie are literally living two separate lives. And the outie obviously has a little bit better because you're on the outside, not living in a room with no sun.
Is Innie a human being? It's really not.
It's you. It's you.
Because the outie's a real person.
You are also real. You're just choosing not to remember due to work, bro.
You just, the memories
like, does Innie have human rights? I feel like the outie has more than human rights. Because it's like
it's you. It's literally you.
So you at work don't have human rights.
No, because I gave up my rights for this person to be a worker for the rest of his life.
But you didn't give your rights to do like subjugation.
The outie says, "Listen, I want a work-life balance. I want my Innie to be a worker for the rest of his life." So obviously, that person has no human rights.
Why do you hate yourself like that?
But that's why
you signing up to make sure that you don't remember, like you have
you
a work life, but
balance.
you go to personal, you don't remember work.
I'll be honest.
But that doesn't mean you can get any kind of
but
advantage.
like you,
what Pat is saying
That's
on
what
a
they did
technical
sign up
level
for.
is what
That's what the video said.
If you're thinking about it, if you're thinking about this procedure, you know ultimately what it is you're doing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean they're not human to us and like to themselves.
No, but to the outie, that person's not human. I don't care because I want them to work. I want them to just be a work person. That's it.
Okay,
so you,
listen
they
to
don't
me.
exist.
Listen to me. Please listen to me. They maybe don't have the right to take away the information that they're working on at the job, Lumos or whatever, Lumen or whatever it's called. But as a worker in that company, I still have my rights as a human being, no matter what. I didn't sign up to be treated like dog shit.
You did sign up to do a procedure
stuff.
where you just want your worker to be a worker.
To retain information.
So I'm saying is like they basically signed up for slave labor.
That's what. Yeah.
Without it's dressed up as like melon parties,
but it's
company
slavery.
photo.
But you should be worried about that though.
But why? Because Pat told my inner Pat, you're gonna be a slave for working because I don't want to have work.
But you didn't know.
Yeah.
You don't
know the fine detail. Just like the public and his date was asking like, so what's that like? You could have a girlfriend, and he's like, that's kind of the point. Is like I don't want to, and then you don't want to pry. It's a concept that you hear about, and you're like, oh yeah, that's fine. But then when you watch it, like see his day to day, you're like, oh, here's all the problems that comes from this. No.
Yeah.
So like I don't know.
I see. It's like luxury slavery. It looks like or something.
Not
like
even that.
Like,
I'm just saying.
It's
but
like a
your
luxury.
work person is not gonna have a life outside of work.
And
So
then
who
you
cares?
get into the
It looks like a
ethical
glamour.
question.
It looks like glamour.
Then you get in the
I think those
existential
are
side.
very.
But then you ask like, is work itself slavery? Like we work 40 hours. Should we be working at a place where we spend more time at work? Should our model for life be you spend more time at work than you do with your own friends and family at home? Because that's what it is right now.
No, but if you're gonna have to work,
Is it not slavery already? Aren't we all a slave to the dollar?
Yeah.
It is, yes. We are a slave to the dollar. But if you are gonna work and choose like a slavery route, if we're in car job slavery, at least work for a company that you have a good company culture in it, or you believe in it, or something that
melon
fulfills
parties.
you, or fulfills you.
They have-
We're having a melon party. We're having a melon
Chinese
party.
finger trap.
Actually,
I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
that's a blind wave to melons.
I think the worst part is like if I'm signing this up myself, but the thing I signed up for is not what it is, then yeah, like I don't like that doesn't mean that I don't have any rights. I should. It's just my outie is manipulated and doesn't know the full truth. So it's just like not whole truth.
But the outie does
kept
not
from
want
me.
to deal with anything with work, so that's why they chose this severance thing. So like
because they don't know what's going on with innies.
Well, no, but they know that the Innie is always. They know that when they did this position, they know the Innie is just going to be work all the time. They know when they leave, the Innie is going to come back and just think about they're back at work. They're not. They probably knew all this stuff, and they agreed to do this. So it's really the human is the outie who's making the decision, and the Innie is just in there as just a worker.
At first, you make the decision as a single-minded person, consensually. But then you're consensually agreeing to make someone else not have consent, is what you're saying.
But that is you. It's not another human body.
But it is.
It's not even a body. It's just.
Pat said he'd take the substance also.
Yeah. Yeah, we had like
He
literally
did.
a 15-minute discussion. We are crazy about this show from the get-go, apparently.
Pat would do both. Pat would do the substance and take his substance self into the severed.
I will put my old substance self into the as an Innie, and the young. I'll be the young outie outside.
I fear for that mental health of that body.
There's no mental health because the person inside is fuck them.
Well, are you?
I am me on the outside.
But the inside is also you, and
But it's like imagination.
I can't wait
It's
to
not
keep watching this.
imagination. It's actually happening.
It's
to
actually
the
you.
person.
It's real
You
life.
are doing
It's
all
real
the stuff.
life.
He got hit by a speaker thing. He actually had hurt. Like, what if the inner
Yeah,
you
he
was
got
actually?
hurt.
What if the person who was inside was actually getting tortured, like literally getting tortured?
They
And
are in
then-
the break
like the
room.
break room
break
thing.
room.
And then
They
they
are
come
though.
out
But
with
when
like
you come
broken
out, but
fingers.
you're clean.
No, you have broken fingers.
But then you're out. You're Innie. You're
You're
Innie.
coming out.
Bro, you're out, but then your Innie have to go through a break room. Literally, Mark
don't
took
remember
took the place for Helly because he didn't want Helly to go to the break room because it's hell.
Yeah, because something
No pun
happens
intended.
there. Like, so when he came out with that cut, he got a gift card, so he doesn't ask questions. But he came out with that hurt. So like, if they're not breaking the fingers, but like, what if they were? And something happens, you will have that injury as an outie.
And you're gonna get that note saying, "Hell, go to Pips, you're VIP."
Yeah. What if you are getting assaulted, but you
like-
don't remember shit because there was no marks?
Okay, I'm not agreeing with Pat. I'm just saying, but if you were getting hurt that bad, your outie would stop going. You would stop going.
Yeah, but like, what if something's happening that is not leaving marks, but
That-
it is
and that's
mentally,
that's what's happening.
and it's
That's what's
mentally
happening.
torturing because
that
torture
is
is
what's
not.
happening.
It is mental.
Yeah,
It's mental
so it's
torture.
not torture just physically; it's a torture also mentally. Like what the mentally is when you are left, you don't remember that, but that doesn't mean your Innie is not going through torture. It's not leaving marks, but like they clearly hate it. I hate it.
It's both are true. They're separate people and they're the same. It's on the intro, he's sleeping in his work outfit and pajamas, but it like flashes to the single person. It's like what's taken from the other still subconsciously affects the
We
other.
need to get Pat to watch TV for 24/7, 24 hours one day, and see how he feels after that.
Again, that'd be for my Innie to do that. The outie Pat don't want to do that. The Innie Pat, he's getting paid
But
to
somebody
do that.
gotta do it, so it's about you.
I want to do a social experiment with Pat so bad.
Pat,
I'm
you know,
gonna
you've
do it.
convinced me. I'm in. If we can do it, severed reactions, I'm here
down.
for it. I would never forget a thing.
Why
that
do
would
you
be
know,
confidently wrong
Nothing
again.
would get meshed.
I'd be like, let's go. I just got done watching
You're
Bleach.
gonna coming back to this.
Out. You guys
I won't be burned out because
Yes,
I
you
would have
will.
gotten.
I would have
Because
gotten
you have
outside
nothing
living.
else to think about, though. You have nothing
true,
else
that's
to. You're
true.
gonna
Yeah,
feel
you
burned
nothing else to
out on
think about.
TV.
You don't
It
think
doesn't
about
matter.
anything else.
It doesn't matter.
You will be.
Your
Yes, you
job
are.
is work.
I don't need no Delaware, bro. I don't need no.
I got
Delaware.
Let's go.
We will tackle this specific topic next
There's
to it.
going to be some great conversations throughout all this. Check it out, guys, on thenormies.com if you want to jump ahead. If not, we'll see you next week. We're trying to catch up for season 2. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Severance has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be an innie, don't be an outie. Just be yourself and like this video. Comment down below. Check out thenormies.com for extra episodes right now. Big shout out to Anthony Hardy, Kelly Rice, Mark DeFilippo, Morgan Carey, Joe Pavi, Stephen Everett Jr., and Todd Canuck Schmuck. See you next time.